What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
I'm gonna tell y'all a real quick story. Last week I was relaxing in my living room, surrounded by my family, and we're all just trying to chill, trying to entertain ourselves and distract from the work week ahead of us, but still not doing anything of real interest. Now, it's about this time that I decided to open up Twitter, as that's what I do when I'm bored and I want to see some cool art and also stare at people making a damn fool of themselves. I scroll down my timeline as usual, and as I was doing this, I come across a tweet from some random account that I follow commenting on how bad and ghastly Drake's Instagram story was at the time. Now, this got me curious, alright, as I've seen the shit that he likes to put in his story, and I always have a good hoot and a holler at this weird, boyfriend persona that he likes to play. And also, just for context, this was shortly after he and 21 Savage announced Her Loss, so I thought maybe he'd be doing another fruity ass picture promoting the album just like he did with CLB. So I was personally relatively hyped to see what he posted. As I hop on Instagram and look through his story, I brace myself for what I can only assume to be another compilation of Drake's fruitiness, which, by the way, I generally don't mind and actually find to be mad funny. But what do I see as I go towards the end of Drake's story? I see the world's biggest anime titties that anyone has ever seen right there in the middle of my goddamn living room. I have never in my life ever turned off my damn phone so fast. My man Kanye wishes he ran off that stage that one time as fast as me, cause if he did, he might have traveled to a time period when my man was still a billionaire. I just don't understand what this has to do with promoting his new album, man. I just for real just don't, you know. I don't have the genius mind of Drake to decipher and understand this cryptic speech. Anyway though, over the next 24 hours, my man posted more similar shit, and I had to watch myself every time I opened this story just to make sure I didn't see another pair of Japan's special animated eyes, if you know what I'm saying. Besides that though, I've seen a lot of people trash the album cover, which I'm personally not the biggest fan of right now. I mean, they took a pretty good looking model and just kind of, did her dirty, which I suppose was the point, for the cover, but still, I don't know if it's gonna hold up well in the future as a good album cover for Drake. But at the very least, it's better than Certified Lover Boy, which honestly isn't that hard to beat. Seriously, I cannot rant on how much I hate that album cover, because not only does it look dumb and it's not that creative, but the guy who made it, Damien Hirst, is an artist that I do not respect at all, as my man puts several dots on a paper and sells that shit for millions of dollars and calls it art. Bro, fuck that, man, come on. But anyway, that cover is in the past, and at least it's a photograph that kind of looks interesting, and doesn't have a bunch of pregnant emojis like a goddamn Eli Socrae thumbnail. No, I did not forget that guy used to do that shit. And look, I haven't listened to the album myself, mainly because I don't listen to a lot of Drake, but still, I'll probably get around to listening to sometime soon, just to see if it's any good. And also, I feel like I haven't listened to enough 21 Savage lately. Best case scenario, Her Loss's cover turns out to be like The Life of Pablo, where everyone hated it at first, but then realized the music was, actually fucking legendary, and now everyone loves it, which that probably won't happen, but, it's a cool thought to think about still. I know this is a more popular hip-hop news sort of video, which is definitely different than the content I've made so far, and while I don't necessarily want to become some sort of a music commentator or anything like that, I still think videos like these are still entertaining, and hopefully similar to my other stuff that you guys will still like them. Probably gonna make another video essay sometime soon, but until then, y'all have a good night and hug your homies tight.
Man, this shit make me
Certified side nigga secret.